Hey Mike, day 2 of the third test match has just finished in Perth. The morning began, if you recall, Australia was in a really strong position. They'd lost 6 wickets and their score was about 320 runs. And I must admit, I expected that they would probably put on quite a few more runs. It just tends to happen with this Australian side. Their lower order is very good, they bat with freedom, and I expected them to get well over 400. But England bowled really well. They took wickets right from the outset, and Australia ended up only making 384. Still a pretty good first innings score, but not quite as good as it could have been. Then England came out and batted really well. The opening batsmen, the captain Cook and Carberry, batted with aggression and with great skill, and they got the score along to about 80 or so and had rocketed along to that score, and all of a sudden they looked like they could be in a position of strength. You started to think maybe they could score a really big first innings total and put Australia under some pressure. But then they lost the wicket of Carberry, and that then followed with the most controversial incident of the series so far. Joe Root, the young batsman who I said looked like Ellen DeGeneres and who batted so well in the last test match, was given out caught behind. That is, the ball passed the bat, there was the faintest little click sound, and the wicketkeeper caught it, and the umpire decided that yes, he has hit that, and so he gave him out. Now, up until a few years ago, that would have been the end of the story. But these days, it's almost like a trial and appeal process, that they have a forensic examination of what occurred if the batsman chooses to challenge the decision. Sides get a limited number of challenges, so they don't waste them willy-nilly, and Joe Root instantly said, yes, I'm going to challenge that. And you can kind of tell that when a batsman instantaneously decides to challenge the decision, it probably means they didn't actually hit the ball, because they're going to look stupid if they challenge one where they clearly did hit it. So the replay showed a little bit of space between ball and bat. They then went to the heat-seeking technology that they've got, and there was no hot spot, showing that there was no transference of heat from the ball to the bat, or whatever the science is behind it. And then they went to the sound wave technology, SNICO, which has sound waves dancing up whenever a noise has occurred. And there was certainly a spike of sound, but it occurred just after the ball had passed the bat. So the rule is that they can only overturn the decision if there is clear evidence to do so. There was clear evidence to do so, and so they then should have said, Joe Root, no, you're not out. Instead, they said, yep, you're still out, in a bizarre and ridiculously unfair decision for England. And from that point on, England batted really slowly for the rest of the day, trying hard, but not scoring many runs, and they lost 2 more wickets, 2 crucial wickets. The captain, Cook, out for 72, and their dynamic batsman, Peterson, out for not that many. So they finished the day at 4 out for 160. So after having battled really hard all day long, England having battled really hard all day long, Australia still finished the day in a very, very strong position. Bye.